with us, isn't it? Okay. Now, Debashish Nayak has been very particular and he's clearly asked me in the question answer that how development my speaking skill. So he wants to develop his speaking skill. And that's exactly why I am here to help you out, to help you understand what all you can do in order to make your journey better, in order to improve your skills, whether it's writing, reading, listening, or speaking. Okay, so let's get started. Number one, for all the students, I am sure that your aim is to give the IELTS exam, isn't it? Okay, before going ahead, let me tell you that we will be communicating through the chat box. Okay, so you have to be interactive, otherwise the session will not be that interesting, not for me to, neither for you. So I want you to be interactive, listen to my questions carefully and answer them in the chat box. Okay, so number one, are you all giving your IELTS exam? Yes or no? Come on. Yes, all right, I've got that. Well done. Okay. Somebody's saying no. Okay. So for the students who are saying no, tell me what is your purpose. Okay, somebody's saying that exam is already on 26th. Okay. In April. Okay, all right. But I see most yes. Fazal has written no. So may I ask what is the purpose? Is it just because you want to develop your speaking in 3 months? Okay, all right. Great. So for all those who are giving the IELTS exam, can you please tell me what are the 4 skills which are being tested? I've already said about them before, but let's see if you know. Okay, Vanshika is saying listening. Very good. Next, writing. All right. Reading. And speaking. Excellent. So we've got these 4 skills. So where does grammar come into picture? Yes, students? Where does grammar come into picture? Writing and speaking. Okay, in all modules. All right, all of them. Very nice. Excellent. Yes, grammar is important in all the 4 skills. However, mainly in writing and speaking, because you are creating your own sentences. You're speaking, right? So you need grammar for that. All right. Now, before going ahead with all of this, great, excellent. All right. Okay. Fazal, that's fine. You want to develop your English skills, but remember this is mainly for IELTS exam. The sessions, everything, the grammar, vocabulary, the lectures, they are all designed in order to cater students who are planning to give their IELTS exam. All right. However, you will benefit immensely even if you want to just improve your skills. Okay. Yes, Nitish, I want to increase my English proficiency. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, sure thing. So now tell me, how many of you are here who are planning to give their exam in 1 month's time? Okay. All right. Most of them are giving in a month's time. Okay. So I hope you all have enrolled into a batch. If not, I would recommend you to join in a plus batch. Okay. So a plus course is designed for all the students, okay, who are planning to give their exam in a month's time. Okay. Husna Sultana, after 2 months, I'll tell you what happens, okay, or what you need to do. So for all the students who are planning to give your exam in a month's time, enroll into a plus course where everything will be taken care of for you. Okay, tips and strategies, listening, reading, writing, speaking, everything will be covered. Okay, Ravi, that's very sweet of you. Ma'am, how to speak English fluently like you. With that will come with a lot of practice and dedication and regularity. Okay, so I want you to do that. What about premium course, Amanat? I'll talk about all of that later. Let us get started with grammar, which is today's topic. Just hold on for a second. Wow, Nanda Gopal has already finished premium course in LeapScholar. That's fantastic, Nanda Gopal. I hope you still benefit from the session because I know once you've taken the premium course, how immensely you could have benefited. So I think you can just just keep on going. Okay. Again, I will take your queries in a while. Okay. Let us just get started at least, students, and I'll take your queries for sure. Okay. So, all right. I'll talk about the batches. I'll talk about premium plus all of that later, students. Let us get started with beginner grammar to advanced grammar. Okay. Now, we all have understood why grammar is very important. And the application of grammar is in all the four skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Okay. But mainly, as I said, grammar is directly, right, related to writing and speaking. Now, if you look at me, the way I'm talking, I don't have a script. Okay. So that's because my grammar is really great. All right. And it has been because I have been practicing speaking. All right. And that's the case that I can speak fluently. So in order to be fluent, in order to be error-free, you need to be really good with your grammar. And because IELTS is an international level test, you do not need just beginner grammar. You need to be knowing advanced grammar. All right, students. Now, Rajalakshmi is saying I'm lacking of grammar and sentence formation. How to improve? Rajalakshmi, that's why I am here. I'll tell you how and what needs to be done. Okay. So before going ahead, I've already introduced myself. So you can quickly go over through the slide. And you can see I have been teaching IELTS for more than 4 years. More than 6,000 plus hours of teaching in both offline as well as online mode. And the number of students that I've taught is more than 2,000. And I have been teaching IELTS, PT, OET, and spoken English, and I am here. All right. So, all right, ma'am, will you teach a class daily? Prasad, yes, I'll talk about that later. Let's get started. Now, why grammar, which we've already discussed, is that it is directly related, there is a connection in all the four skills. And what are the four skills we have already discussed, right? I'm just writing L, okay, R, W, and S, okay. Let me tell you, these grammar is actually one of the criteria for speaking and writing. So in your marking scheme, if you see, you will have grammar as one of the criteria for speaking and writing. All right. And that's why grammar is so very important. And if you know, I'm not asking you to study everything from grammar. I want you to look at a couple of concepts and just practice them thoroughly. And I'm sure it will help you boost your scores. Okay. So now that we're talking about scores, tell me, students, all right, just write in the chat box, what is your desired score? How much are you aiming? Whether it is for your study abroad, whether it is for your university application. Okay, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 9, very good, 8.5, 7.5, 8, 6.5 individual, 8, 9, 7, 7, at least minimum 7.58. Excellent, students, great. Now, nobody has written a 4 or a 5, okay? I hope you all know that the band scale is from 0 to 9, okay? Correct, students? Everybody? So if everybody is telling me that they want a 7 or they want an 8 or they want a 9, okay, what are we looking at? We are looking at 80%, 90% and 100%. That means 80% means 2 to 3 mistakes are allowed, right? 90% means 10% errors are allowed, and 100% means no errors are allowed. And for that reason, you have to be sure that you need to be error-free. And of course, with listening, reading, writing, everything we will provide you with the tips and strategies. But ultimately, for your grammar and for your writing and speaking, because it's mostly your work, you need to work upon your grammar. All right, students? Okay, Rohan, this will be somewhere around an hour session. So, yeah. All right. So, come on, let's get started. Before going ahead, what do you think? What all concepts of grammar are very important? Come on. Write to me in the chat box all the concepts of grammar that you think are very important for IELTS. I'll just write out adverbs. Okay, tenses, prepositions. Very good. Idioms. Excellent. Active, passive voice. Wow. Great. Nouns. Okay. Connectors. Brilliant. Communication skills. That's not actually a part of grammar, but all right. Pronouns. All right. Voice change. Okay, I get it. Conjunctions. Very nice. Okay, now I think I don't have space to write anymore. Okay, well done. Great. I think you've got them all right. Excellent. These are only some of the concepts we definitely need. Okay. So let's look at the important concepts and how we need to be working upon it. Okay. Yes. Abhishek Kumar, you've got the first one right. Basically, parts of speech. Okay. So number one and the most important tip is that you need to be aware of parts of speech. The moment I say parts of speech, what do you understand of parts of speech? Come on. That means in order to speak, all right, you need to have these into your sentences. How many of you are aware of parts of speech in English? I don't want the advanced one, at least the basic ones. Yeah? These are nouns, adjectives, right? Then adverbs, pronouns. All right, then what do we have? Prepositions, excellent. Then conjunctions. What else do we have? Yes, students? Interjections, well done. I have missed one very important one. Verbs, excellent. All right. So these are some of them, and let me tell you, we actually do not use interjections into writing. A lot into IELTS, but we do use them when we are speaking. Jasmeet is saying my voice is not clear. Everybody, am I audible? Soumya?
Ma'am, you're
Okay,
perfectly
great.
audible.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Just wanted to check. Thank you so much, students. Great. Everybody has written it. Great. Excellent. Thank you. So what we'll do is we will look at one each. Okay. So we are currently talking about parts of speech. So now we are going to play a game. Okay. It's not a game, but it's actually like a learning game. So I'm going to write some words. You have to identify them as noun, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. All right. Are you all excited about it? Okay. Now, there are some rules, okay? The moment I say game, yeah, there has to be some rules. Otherwise, we will end up writing or making nuisance, right? So, for example, I am writing a word, let's say city, okay? So, in the chat box, what are you going to do? If you feel this word is a noun, don't just write noun. Well done, Saira. Listen to the instructions first. What will you do? You will write city and then you will put a hyphen and then you will write noun. Okay? Because I will be writing the words randomly. All right? You will have to write the answer in this way. Well done, Rohan. Saffron Preet, again, I think you have to follow this format. Yeah, follow the instructions. All right. So let's get started. Okay, I'm writing a few words on the screen. Let's help each other. Let's learn. Okay. So we'll start with something easy and then we'll go to a little difficult one. Come on. You'll have to keep writing, okay? Follow the rules, please. Yeah, write it whether. Okay, I don't want the distinction between proper nouns, common nouns. As of now, just noun would work. It's getting a little difficult also. So, yeah. For all those who are not following the rules, it would be difficult for me to understand if you're writing it correctly or not. Well done, everybody. Kushagra, that was really nice. A fall is a noun. Very good. Excellent. Amazing. Students, well done. Nice. All right. Well done, students. You are doing a great job. O is not a conjunction. Okay. There is an exclamation mark for you to help. Come on. All right. Can you tell the answers? Somebody saying that to me. All right. So I think most of you have got all of them correctly. So, all right. Let us get started. Okay. Soumya, do you think this is interesting? Would you like to participate in as well?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Let us get started. Come on. The first one, students, I think most of you got it right. And excellent. Yes, that's a noun. Okay, as I said, I am not. Okay, I don't have to use this because. Okay, I'll just use another way. So well done. Roshni is a noun. Okay. Now, a fall, I have written it for your confusion. A is there, which clearly says it's a noun. Okay, if O had not been the case, in that case, it could have also been a word, right? Or no? Students. Okay, next. Right is a word. Though is a conjunction. Everybody, you use it to connect two sentences, right? Drastically is an adverb. It tells you more about verbs. Albeit is again a conjunction. Okay, a little advanced one. Significant is an adjective. Okay. Rohan, you will be. Just keep practicing. I'm sure you will be. Even amazing is an adjective. Okay. Been is a verb and it is the third form of the verb. We'll talk more about that. It's is again a pronoun. Technology is a noun. Okay. Trees is a noun. Okay. Fast is not a word, Manpreet. Fast is not a word. Fast is an adverb. It's also an adjective. So it depends on how you're using it. Okay. Pretty is an adjective. All right. He is, okay, I missed a D. Sorry. He is a pronoun. Opposite is a preposition. Counterparts is a noun. Again, under is a preposition. Conclusion, what is this? It's a noun. All right. Ouch is an interjection. Even O is an interjection. So for all the students who got all of them correct, pat your backs because you've done a great job. Okay. Now quickly I'll tell you what is a noun. Okay. I got one wrong. That's great, Kavita. So all of them, everything else is correct. It's a fantastic work. Okay. Quickly, let's understand what is a noun. A noun is basically a naming word. So when you have to call out for something, what is it? What is something called? That is a noun. So for example, if I say, what is this? It's a bottle. So this is the naming word of this particular object. It's a noun. All right. Coming to a verb, anything that shows an action. So speak. Okay. Speak is an action. All right. Click is an action. That is nothing but a word. Adjectives are words which give us more information about a noun. So this is a green bottle. So green here is an adjective. It is giving us more information about the bottle. Next, adverbs are words that tell us more about verb. So as you all have been saying, ma'am, you speak fluently. So what is fluently here? Fluently is an adverb because that describes how I speak. So that's describing the action that I am performing. So far clear? Noun, adjective, verb, adverb, students. I know this is quick, but we have to be quick because we have to cover too many things. Right? Okay, Ria, how to use albeit? We'll talk more about that. Okay, albeit is very similar to though and although. Okay. Now, coming adverb, Jashandeep, I just said adverb is the category that describes verbs. So, for example, Jashandeep talks fluently. So, how does he speak? Fluently. Okay. Next, coming to prepositions. So, prepositions are basically words that connect subject and the object with respect to places. Okay. So, for example, all right. Okay. Um, yeah, I have a book on the table. So a book is the subject. Where is it? On the table. So it is connecting us with the object, table. Book and the table are connected, and how on. They tell us about the position. And that's why that is a preposition. Here I've written opposite. So I can say the bank is opposite the supermarket. So the bank is the subject. Supermarket is the object, and how it's connected with respect to the place? Opposite. All right, everybody. Next, conjunctions are words with which we connect to sentences. Okay. So when you connect to sentences with a word, that's called as a conjunction. All right. So I can say that we are enjoying and we are learning. So and is used to connect we are enjoying and we are learning, and that's why and is a conjunction. All right, everybody. Okay, determiner Ramandeep is used, okay, to replace a noun, okay, or to determine what object we are talking about. Whereas preposition, as I said to you, is used to connect subject and object with respect to position. All right, and interjections are basically used with exclamatory sentences where you have to show, express your feeling with the expression. Are we clear so far? These are very basic concepts. I've just revised them quickly for you so that you know what needs to be done. Now, this is just the beginning, right? After this, what do you need to do? You need to solve the exercises. You need to work more on these parts of speech. You have to make sentences using them and you have to work on them. Are we clear, students? Okay, everybody? Okay, Sonal, as I said, conjunctions are basically words that are used to connect two sentences together. So we have covered the first one, that is be aware of parts of speech. Okay, I've given you little information. Now you have to develop that knowledge more. Okay, pronouns Anand are used to replace noun. So if I say Anand is a good boy, Anand is a good student, he is a regular student, Anand keeps talking, Anand. Okay, so everybody's gotten bored now. So instead of repeating, what I can use he. All right, understood? Yeah, okay, all right. Um, is nice an adverb? No, Ria. Nice is an adjective. Have a nice day. No? So, day, what kind of a day? Nice, adjective. All right. Moving next to know your tenses well. Why are tenses important? All right. Sorry. I think something went wrong. Can you all hear me now, students? Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Maybe some network error. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So, yes. Great. So, I think we have covered being aware of parts of speech. Yeah. Yes. Sonal, I'll repeat. Don't worry. So, I want you to take this forward. Parts of speech. I want you to find more information. Develop your knowledge on these concepts that I've just taught you. Now, coming to tenses. Why do you think tenses are important? All right. Why are tenses important, or what role do they play? To make a statement, okay, to know the time. Very nice. Talk about time. Excellent. Very nice, students. Tenses, yes, they are directly related to time. Okay, so they tell you what happened when, basically. Okay, so I'm going to write a couple of sentences and you have to tell me what time are they indicating. Okay, let me sip some water. Excellent. Yeah, so it basically tells you when the action happened. Come on. Okay, I don't want the kinds of sentences. I just want you to tell me what time do you think that's indicating? Okay, all right. Come on. First one, I think most of you got it correct. That's past tense. It talks about last night. So it's an event which happened already. Look at the second one. What's that? I am cooking the dinner today. Yeah? Just looking at I am cooking, do not get confused. Yes, it is present tense, but it has got a future meaning. All right. So tenses can be confusing as well. It is present with future meaning. Okay, let us go shopping now. So what's this? This is present tense. Let's do it now, right now. Okay, next, I have been to London. What about this? Present, future, past. It's past. Okay, I have been. That means I've already gone and I've come back. I will study French. So someday in the future. Okay, now this is for all the students. Yeah, I know you're going to do this. So when is that going to happen? In the future, when you're going to give your exams. Okay. So know your tenses really well, because you have to give exactly the meaning that you want to explain to the reader. Okay. Remember, here I'm talking to you, here I'm explaining to you. So that's easier. Now, when you're writing the essay or when you're writing the report or letter, you aren't present next to the examiner to explain what you meant. Okay. And hence tenses become really important. Now, I want you, yes, the last one is future. Yes, Shrishti. So what I want you to do is, I want you to master a couple of them to begin with. Okay. So let's start with some simple. You can note this down. Simple present has to be learned. Okay. If you want, just note these down. Simple past and simple future. That has to be done. Then present continuous, past continuous. All right. Then you need to know present perfect, very important tense. And next, past perfect, again, very important. All right. Eighth, you have to study will and going. Very, very important. These have to be learned. Apart from this, you can also learn present perfect continuous. Very important ones. Okay. Apart, these are just the basics. These are the ones which are required minimally, okay, to survive. If you want to excel, of course, you need to know all of them. But this will help you to at least survive. This will help you to at least ace the exam, right? If you know more, the always, the more, the better, right? Clear, students? Current, present, perfect, and simple past. I'll give you one simple distinction. Simple past will always give you information about when an event happened. Okay. So, for example, I went to a hill station last week. This is simple past. Okay. When I say I went to a hill station last week indicates the time period, right? When I say I have been to a hill station, that's present perfect. That means right from the time I was born until this time, I might have gone at any point in time, right? So present perfect does not tell you when something happened. Okay. Abhishek, I'm so sorry. I can give you one example of each, but I have to cover a little more. So I would recommend you, I'll tell you how and when these can be further looked at. Okay. Next, learn various kinds of sentences. There are imperative sentences, there are interrogative sentences, simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences. Okay. So I want you all to go ahead and learn these concepts. And the best and the most important trick is start with something simple so that you gain confidence and then go ahead to complex structures. Do not take complex structures at first. Do not be harsh on yourself. Start with something simple and then go ahead. All right. Clear with this, everybody? So I want you all to go ahead with the third and the fourth one more in detail. Now, where can you learn about these important things? Okay. So such sessions on grammar, vocabulary, and all of that will be available to you when you download our application. Okay. So the first and the most important thing is you download our application from Play Store. And the name of our application is IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Okay, please understand we aren't currently available on iOS, so you will have to do it through. Yes, Vanshika has already done. I will tell you why this application is important, because it will open doors to too many things that will take care of your preparation just right. Next, very important, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you have a lot of tips and strategies already there. You will have everything there what you need in order to ace your IELTS exam, whether it's grammar, whether it's vocabulary, whether it's the skill, listening, reading, writing, all of that is there. Next, join our Telegram community to stay connected with us, to know what's happening and to know what are the recent developments, what are the new important things that have been added that will help you. Yeah, that will help you to learn. Great. Clear with this, everybody? Come on. Yes, we'll look at all of these links a little shortly. Come on. Now, the first and the most important thing that I want you to tell. Okay, I know that this is one of the master classes that you are attending, right? I hope you all are aware, students, right? That today, this what you're attending is a master class. So these master classes are absolutely free of cost. All right, that's the first and the most important thing. And what are the benefits? Yeah, you might have already gotten to know the benefit that today you've learned one important concept, which is grammar, how to go ahead, and what all things need to be done in order to ace your grammar. So what happens is in these master classes, basics of IELTS are discussed. Then we have strategies for beginners so that you can easily patch up with your course, whatever course you've taken, module wise. So listening, reading, speaking, writing. If you look at this, all of this is yours. Speaking special class by Mega Ma'am. Prabjeet sir is taking a reading special class, writing special class. So immediately after this, you will have another special class. Papu, I hope I've been clear that you have to download the application and you just need to join any of the live master classes like what you've done now. Even this is a master class, right? You also have spoken English classes for beginners. Now, if you're looking at this, currently you're attending a grammar class. So you have a grammar and vocabulary class as well. Next, interviews with IELTS scorers. So the ones who already scored an 8 or a 7 or a 7.5, what will happen? They will share their experiences. You can learn from them. You can also get some tips and strategies on how they scored, which can be used by you in order to ace your exam. All right, everybody. So I want you all to attend as many master classes as possible. So what time is the next one today? Yeah. So if you see, there is a 7:30 p.m. speaking masterclass. So all the students who feel speaking is difficult, what are you doing at 7:30 today? Students, what are you going to do at 7:30 today? You're going to attend this masterclass. Yeah. Next. Yes, Rohan, you can join the 7:30 p.m. class. Absolutely. Then again at 9 p.m., what can you do? You can go ahead and attend the writing special class. All right. How to join this class, Abhishek? As I said, just download your application and these events will pop up. Okay. They will already be there. All right. If you look at this, you can also click on Remind Me. So in case you're busy watching your favorite series, you would get a reminder. Okay. I have attended my 4 master classes in this week. How should I approach for certificate? Rose, I'm talking about that. Yeah, I'm just talking about this. Uttam, if you can see, this is the class that was taken by me. The evening class is going to be taken by Atul sir. Then the night one is going to be taken by Diksha Kapoor ma'am. So every day, if you see, the name of the educator is right here. So these classes are going on at every hour. Okay, you can set reminders. And let me tell you, students, the more you listen to these sessions, the more you interact in these sessions, what happens is you will get a lot of information and IELTS is going to be going in your head throughout. Okay. So set your reminders and attend your master classes. And I think Rose has already said what is there. Yes. So Rose has already revealed the biggest secret, that we also have a challenge. Okay, how many of you actually like challenges? Yes, students, how many of you actually like challenges? So the moment somebody says you are going to get this, or you, if you do this, you are going to get a reward. So how many of you like rewards? So for all those reward lovers here, let me tell you, attending master classes will not just benefit you in your IELTS, okay, with respect to what's happening, what you're doing, but you will learn a lot more and you get a certificate. Now, for this, what you need to do is you need to attend any 4 master classes. That's it, just 4 master classes in a week, and you will get this certificate. Now, why is this certificate important? Students, tell me, what does a certificate show? What does a certificate reflect? It reflects your determination. It reflects your regularity. It reflects your punctuality. Okay, I've attended 6. Well done. So what happens is it shows that yes, the student is diligent. So wherever if you reflect, if you put this certificate anywhere, it clearly shows that in a week's time, you could devote 4 hours regularly in your development. All right. So this can be like a certificate that shows your dedication. All right. Along with this, you get another course that is worth 299. Now, this is specifically for all the students who are aiming to give their exam in another 2 or 3 months. Okay. So that means you can take the course at your own speed, because fast track includes all the recorded courses. So the recorded sessions are there. You can take and watch them at any point of time. You can revise, you can re-watch, and you can give your exam as and when you are ready to give. All right, everybody, students, are we clear? So what is your job? Every week, how many at least, minimum, how many master classes are you going to attend? Minimum count. Come on, students. The answer is right on the screen. Minimum 4, right? Everybody? Every class, of course, Abhishek. The more the classes that you attend, the better it's going to be. Okay, excellent. Now, how many of you are aware of the speaking rooms? Come on, honest reply. Okay, Rocky knows about speaking rooms. Sushmita knows. All right. How many of you have been accessing speaking rooms and have been benefiting from them? Come on, honest replies. Yeah. Do you see a difference in the way you speak? Do you think that okay, I today I installed the app and I totally loved it. Well done. I did, and it is very useful. Well done, students. So for all the students who are like me, okay, now for example, I have nobody at home to talk in English. My parents, they speak in my mother tongue. So what happens is, I of course have here at LeapScholar, I deal with students in English. We have all of that. But apart from that, after a certain time, I don't have anybody to speak in English. And as you know, for any skill, we need practice. So for all the students who find something which is very difficult, who find that they don't have partners to speak, okay, this is a platform which have been created especially for you, so that you can have a partner to speak at any point of time. Now, please understand, for any skill, you have to keep on talking. So if you want to practice reading, you need to do reading. If you want to practice writing, you need to write. If you want to practice listening, you need to listen. So when you have to practice speaking, what is important? Sorry, students, what is important? If you want to practice speaking, what is important? You need to speak, Abhishek. Excellent. Now, in order to speak, you need to have somebody to listen to you, right? You cannot just speak to yourself. So speaking room offers you exactly the same. Yes, it gives you company, it gives you a partner to help you improve your English, right? And how do you need to do this? You just need to go to our application, right? And you need to just join any speaking room that is there. Now, you also have a flexibility of starting your own room, okay? Now, sometimes these speaking groups are taken just by students. Sometimes the educators conduct them. Sometimes we have our own alumni who connect them, right? So how do you need to do is you just need to download the application, click on the speak in the bottom bar, and you are ready to go. You can join any of the speaking rooms and practice with the partners around India and maybe from Bangladesh, because we have a lot of students coming in from Bangladesh as well. Are we clear, students? So, yes, absolutely, Shishmita, you can create your own speaking room as well. So all of this, that's why I said you will have to, yes, you will have to just download our application. I think the links are all coming in the chat box. I hope you're clicking on them and you're downloading it. Yeah, that has to be done. Okay, so now what you can do is immediately after the session, okay, you can check if any master classes have been scheduled. If yes, you can attend master classes. If not, you can just get into the application and start using the speaking rooms. Okay, so let's say when you have your break, okay, you can just, even if you are working, you can put your earphones and you can listen to what's happening. Whenever you get a break of 5 minutes, you can put on the mic and you can start speaking. That also works. Okay. So again, speaking rooms, very, very important. All right. Is speaking room dynamic? I did not understand your question. What do you mean by dynamic? Yeah, it's live. So of course it will be dynamic because yeah, you will have a lot of people coming in from different parts. So it will be a great experience to talk with multiple speakers. Another thing how speaking rooms help you immensely is that it helps you develop the confidence to talk to strangers. Remember, in your exam, the examiner is not a known person, right? So many of us, we actually are a little scared and nervous about talking to strangers. We don't open up or gel up quickly. So with this platform, when you're speaking to so many strangers, when you finally give your exam, it becomes very easy to connect, right? And that's why I want all of you to work on the speaking rooms. Clear, students? Now, when you go onto your application, you will see all of this on your application. All right, you will have information on the free live masterclasses that are happening. It will help you to understand what are your goals, what you need to do. Okay, Manasa, if your sentence formation is not that good, I would say just watch some videos, recorded masterclasses on sentence formation, revise some of them, attend the grammar sessions, and work upon it. Right? Clear, everybody? Now, so I would like to say that we've come to the end. Now, what is your job? As I said already, you need to subscribe to our channel. All right. You need to download our application. Samir, if you can just provide the link of the application and the Telegram community of LeapScholar, that will work. Thank you so much. And of course, you can subscribe, share with your friends also who are looking forward to learning English, to work more on their IELTS. That can be done. Okay. Nitish is saying which is the best book for IELTS? Sorry. Well, the best book for IELTS is, I would say, the student manuals that have been created by LeapScholar. So that's the case. All right. Come on. Now I have 5 minutes to take your questions. So if you have any questions, let's look at them. Nitish, I did not understand. Can we buy that? Nitish, you have that in your study material itself. Okay. Yes, Uttam, you have a question. Please ask. Yes, you have the study material in the LeapScholar application itself. Yeah, Gagandeep wants the Telegram community link. Samya, if you can share how students get connected with Telegram, just send them that. How to increase or improve vocabulary? Very good question. You need to be including a lot of new words into your daily communication. Don't just write down the words and forget them. Use them into your language every single day, and that will help you. Okay. Rohan, are you talking about the master classes in total, or I did not understand your question? How to learn idioms? Again, everything Neha will come with practice. So yes, you need to be practicing on a daily basis. Okay. Okay, again, how many classes a day? As I said, you will have to be active on the application. put reminders for all of them and you will be reminded. Okay. Apart from this, if you see, you can join the various courses that are there. Okay. I know you are already there, but most important thing is just with 1 hour of day of the course will not help you immensely. Okay. We will do our best, but you have to ultimately work. How are you going to work? Only when you practice. So you need to practice speaking, you need to practice your writing, you need to practice all of that. So please do it. All right, students. So for speaking, speaking rooms, master classes. So along with your batch, you have other things going on that will help you to perform really well in your exam. All right. So if you see, these are 4 weeks courses. So all the students who are planning to give your exam soon, in a month's time, they can either take a plus batch or they can take a premium batch. Okay. Very important, students. Yes, please make sure you have the Telegram application downloaded in your phone to join the group of LeapScholar. Okay, Telegram. Somebody asked me IELTS premium, right? Okay, Uttam wants to speak. 1 second, Uttam, and allow me to speak. I think you have something to ask. Yes, Uttam.
Can I speak now?
Yes, yes, yes. Please tell.
Ma'am, actually, I'm going to fill form of IELTS UKVI
All
for
right.
work. So there are 4 options. One is computer with, we can go with computer test, or we can go with paper one. So I'm confused with which should I go with, computer test
Okay,
or
Uttam. Now, this completely depends on your skills. Okay, if you're good
okay,
with using a computer, if your typing speed is decent enough, go ahead with a computer-based test. Okay,
okay,
if you feel it's difficult for you, all right, in that case, take a pen paper test because throughout our lives we have given pen paper tests only. So
okay,
my answer to you would be practice both the format and see
okay,
how what is beneficial for you, and
okay,
then go ahead and give it. Okay. You might would like to take the tests that are available at LeapScholar. These are computer-based exams, right?
okay.
And they are exactly in the same format as what your exam is going to be in the test.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
So you can just try that and that will help you. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So for all the students who are planning to give your exam in a month's time, my recommendation would be a premium batch. Okay. Now, why do I say that is because it offers you a lot of grilling. Okay. If you look at this, you have extensive personalized teaching because it's a small group, 20 to 25 students. Then you have full length speaking evaluation, timed computer based mock test. So, Uttam, you might want to join this because it gives you computer based mocks. You will have writing evaluation with band score, smart test access, and exclusive content which is not anywhere else. And you will have a number of practice questions and examples. Okay, so it's just at 249, and if you use the code PT Live 20, you would get it at just 1999. So this batch is for all the students who are very serious and want to give exam in 1 month and are looking for a 7.5 and above band. Okay, close your eyes, just enroll into this batch and get started with more practice. I think that is what is needed. All right, students, everybody. So as I said, a premium batch, I will explain it to you at the end. That's what I've did. Sorry, that's what I've done. And apart from that, you have the plus batch. Okay, we have recently started with IELTS 10. So that is my batch. Today, I'm going to start with IELTS 10. So it's a 10-day crash course and you can join that batch as well. Please understand, I think you've already enrolled into a batch, so that is already free of cost. Apart from that, if you're now enrolling into another batch, you will have to pay 299 rupees. That is how it works. So this is an IELTS 10. Okay, it's not a plus one, it's a 10 batch, 2-week course. All right, students, everybody. So explore what kinds of batches are available. I've already given you an information regarding the batches. Apart from that, you have free master classes to attend. If you even do that diligently, you will have enough information on IELTS and that will help you. Sabir, what about grammar? We do have grammar sessions every single day. Okay, so that's there. I'm sharing the link here that will lead you to the batches directly. All right. Again, the timings, all of that will be scheduled. It's already mentioned, so you will have all of it. Okay. All right. That brings us to the end of the session. Samya, would you like to add anything?
No, ma'am. I think you've pretty much covered everything and students are very much clear about it. But yes, I am sharing the Telegram group link once again. In case you have any further questions, any doubts, you can connect with me over there on the group, or maybe you can message any of us. Our complete LEAP faculty is there in the group. So please feel free to reach out to any of us. I'm sharing the link.
All right, great. Should we write and search Hindi meanings of English words to improve our vocabulary? Rohan, I would say that you can do it once or twice for your understanding, but with time, I think you will have to develop that habit of doing everything in English because only then you will have the improvement. Okay. All right. So I think I've helped you enough today, and I can see you again sometime soon. Catch up the latest. I mean, just after this call, if you have time, go ahead with attending a speaking room or a master class, whatever is live, just join in, take the benefit, learn and grab as much information as you can. All right. And thank you so much. I wish you all a great day ahead. And thank you, Soumya, for being so kind. And thank you, Pradeep Kumar. I enjoyed the session too. Thank you so much. Thanks, Uttam. Great. All right. Thank you, everybody. Wishing you all the best. I would like to see some of you in my batch as well. So go ahead, attend your batches regularly, follow what your educators say, and attend a lot of master classes and speaking groups because that is when you are actually, you are working and you are practicing. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks. Thank you, Soumya. See you. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the wonderful session.
Thank you, Soumya. Thanks. Bye. Shall I leave the call or are you going to end it?
Ma'am, I'll end it. I'm ending it.
All right. Thank you, students. Thank you, Dipin. Thanks, Afsana.